Hey, Steve Stine from GuitarZoom here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at Let It Be by the Beatles. We're going to learn how to play that on guitar. And we're going to look at an easier way to do it and then a more full way of doing it as well. So let's start off with the easiest way first. So this song basically has two different sections. You have the verse and you have the chorus. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at both of these things in terms of 4-measure grouping so you can see the similarities and the differences. So when we look at the verse, we've got C, G, A minor, F. So that would be our first 4 measures, C, G, A minor, and F. Now, if you play your C different than me, maybe you play your C like this, or maybe you play your F like this, it's okay. Whatever works for you. So C, G, A minor, F. That's what we're playing. Those are the first 4 measures. Now the second 4 measures are going to go C, G, F, C. So we have C, G, A minor, F, C, G, F, C. So those are the 2 sections that make up the verse. Then we have the chorus. Now the chorus starts on A minor. So that's the big difference, is we're starting on A minor, going A minor, to G, to F, to C. And then the second section, which is 4 measures, is going to be the same as the first section. It's going to go C, G, F, to C. So what I want you to notice is how the second section of the verse and the second section of the chorus are the same. So as far as memorization goes, you just have to understand the difference in the first sections. So, again, verse goes C, G, A minor, F, and then it's the same, C, G, F, C. The chorus goes A minor, G, F, C, and then, same thing, C, G, F, C. Now, you could use any kind of strumming pattern that you want for this. Something like that is probably going to work pretty well, but it's entirely up to you. So now let's go ahead and dig in a little bit further and try and do some of those added chords that are happening in there. And again, you don't have to do them all. You don't have to do any of them. You can choose what works best for you. So when we are doing the verse, we're going to go from C to G, then we're going to go to A minor. Now, here's where we have our first little change is we're going to use A minor, but we're going to add our pinky on the note G. And then switch over to the F. Okay, so there's like a bass drop there in the piano part. So I'm going. And you'll notice when I go to that bass descension right there, then I have to get to F. Now it makes for a little bit of a jagged movement with your chord changes because there's so much happening in a short amount of time, and you just have to do the best you can with it. And then we go back. Now this is where the big thing happens. Okay, now again, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but what's happening there is I'm going from F. Instead of just going from F back to C, I'm going F, then I'm going to C with E in the bass. So I'm just playing a regular C chord, but putting E in the bass. Then I'm going to a D minor, and then back to C. So I have... And the big thing is trying to get that E in there. That one right there. Okay? Now, you could go to D minor 7 or something. If you like that sound better, it's the goal here is trying to get very quickly from all of these different chords, yet try and make it sound as smooth as we possibly can, which isn't always easy. So for me, moving to that D minor just feels more comfortable. All right, so that's one expansion that we could do in the verse. Here's the first one, then the second one. Right here. All right, now when we go to the chorus, we're going to do the same stuff. This is all the same. But the second half, then we can do the same thing right here. Then there's this little, organ thing in there, and you could do something like this. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing octaves. I'm going up to the F, which is the 8th fret of the 5th string. I'm playing an octave, then 7, 5, 3, and then just to make this easier, I went to the 6th fret of the 6th string, did octaves. So 6, 5, 3, 1, and then back to my C. Now, if you want to combine those, maybe you do the F as a chord. Right here. To kind of set up that C chord. It's entirely up to you how you want to approach that. The other thing you could do is play all of these as power chords. Sorry. Right there, another thing that I like to do is I'll use slash chords, so I might play this as a power chord, and then I'm going to stay on F there, but move my first finger down to E. Then a normal power chord, and then here I'm going to do the same thing from 6 to 5. I'm going to do that slash right there, I'm going to move that down. So you could do something like that too. Okay? So again, whatever works best for you. So hopefully you enjoy this one. You can find some value in that depending on where you are in your guitar path and figure out which parts make the most sense to you and play it. Have some fun. So take care, stay positive, of course, keep practicing, and please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to this video and to this channel. And as well, check out guitarzoom.com, check out our all-access membership. I would sure appreciate that, all right?